Hi, I'm Richard Ceragioli with Specialty Physicians of Illinois, and I'm with Franciscan Health at Olympia Fields. Measles is a viral illness that is highly contagious. It's typically spread directly from person to person and mainly in droplets, so respiratory droplets, coughing. Very contagious virus. 90% of an exposed group that is susceptible to measles will get measles, so that's very contagious, highly contagious. So the first 8 to 10 days you have these very mild symptoms, and then you start developing a fever, and the fever escalates up to 104, 105. You're sick for about a week, quite sick with a high temperature, and the rash starts off on the face, and it works within 24 hours, it'll work its way down the entire body. And I know my parents told me that when I had measles, there wasn't 1 centimeter of my body that didn't have a rash. So yes, I was born in 1954, so this is well before the measles vaccination came out. So I had measles, as did most of my classmates and people of my generation. In fact, anybody born before 1957 has likely had measles or has had strong enough exposures to measles that has considered to have lifelong immunity to measles. In 1991, I was a pediatric resident in South Texas. During that time, there was an outbreak of measles in South Texas, and probably the rest of the country too. Certainly in Chicago there was. Most of the patients that we saw came into our emergency department, and they maybe had otitis media, a really bad ear infection along with it. They had other things going on, but the main reason they got admitted was to our hospital was because of pneumonia, and they were pretty significant. So it's measles pneumonia, which is a viral pneumonia, but very typically when you have a viral pneumonia like that, you will often have a secondary bacterial pneumonia, which is what we saw quite a number of, a lot of patients, many. In my opinion, we take for granted, and I did too, I took for granted the vaccinations. I feel, well, this is something, we don't see these diseases, we don't see polio, the list goes on. We're just not used to seeing diseases like this.